Hi, I'm Mia Arakaki, and this show is one of the ways I create spaces for rest, renewal, and healing so that people everywhere, especially women in business, ministers, and helpers, can live and serve out of abundance and overflow rather than from a place of lack and burnout. My prayer in these episodes is that you are able to have a felt experience of God and a felt experience of God's presence with and in you. I'm here to help you slow down, get present in your body, and engage with God. The practice of Lectio Divina is a vehicle for using scriptures to simply be with God. The goal is not to try to get something or figure something out, but to just allow yourself to be present in relationship with God. The process we will go through in Lectio Divina is to read a passage slowly, numerous times, and then to have a space of silence after each reading to reflect and to experience ourselves and God in the moment. Each time I read it through, I will give you prompts for questions or noticings. Today, I've chosen a passage of Scripture from Psalm 9, verses 9 and 10. I'll be reading this from the Message translation. As we begin, I invite you to find a place that you feel comfortable and safe in. A place that you can be relatively quiet and free from distraction. Once you've found that place, I invite you to get into a comfortable position, preferably sitting with your feet on the ground, and the ability to sit up straight so that you can breathe breath and life into your body. And now, if you feel safe, close your eyes and begin to bring your awareness into your body. Just noticing what it feels like. And we'll begin with a deep breath, breathing in through your nose and back out through your nose. Breathing all the way into your body, deep into your lower back. Breathing in slowly and exhaling slowly. And continue those deep breaths for a few moments. those breaths, helping your body to slow down and to find a slower rhythm. And for you to become aware of simply being present here, now, in your body, in this space and time. Bringing your awareness to your embodied presence. Not fixing it, not judging it, just being aware. As I read this passage, if your attention wanders, that's totally fine and expected. When that happens, feel free to bring your awareness back to your breath, back to your body, here in this present moment. Bringing your awareness back to your body and to God. As I read this passage the first time, I invite you to notice what words or phrases you're drawn to in this passage. God's a safe house for the battered. A sanctuary during bad times. The moment you arrive, you relax. You're never sorry you knocked. Now, sitting in a space of silence, notice what words or phrases you were drawn to. As I read the passage again, be aware of what you feel or notice in yourself or in your body as I read this passage again. God's a safe house for the battered. A sanctuary during bad times. The moment you arrive, you relax. You're never sorry you knocked. In the silence, take time to notice what you felt or what you feel. Noticing feelings in your body or in your emotions. Now, as I read the passage again, I invite you to notice if there's any invitation to respond or to say anything to God. God is a safe house for the battered. A sanctuary during bad times. The moment you arrive, you relax. You are never sorry you knocked. Again, taking some time in silence to notice any invitation to respond or to say anything to God. And feel free to offer that prayer up in this silence now. And now, as I read the passage one last time, I invite you to use the silence to be open to receiving, to listening to noticing God, or just simply being with God. God is a safe house for the battered, a sanctuary during bad times. The moment you arrive, you relax. You are never sorry you knocked. I invite you to take this time in silence, to be open to receiving from God, to noticing God, or simply just being with God. As we come to a close of this space, I invite you to continue to be present to yourself and to God as I offer this prayer. God, we thank you for this time and for this space. To be able to be together with you. May you help us now and in our day-to-day lives to see you, to hear you, to feel you, and to respond to you. I now invite you to take a couple deep breaths all the way into your lower back. And as you do so, to touch your fingers together, to Wiggle your toes, bringing awareness to your body here and now. And when you feel comfortable, to open your eyes and become aware of your surroundings. May the Lord be with you as you go through your day today. Thank you for joining me. If this experience has been meaningful to you, consider sharing it with a friend or your community. Also, subscribe to the podcast to stay up to date with each new episode, and consider leaving a review or a rating. This helps us get to other folks like you. Please be sure to visit honeycombcoaching.com, where you can see all the offerings that we have. While you're there, please sign up for our news and updates via email and receive a free digital resource. I do look forward to the next time we get to experience God together. I'm Mia Arakaki, and until then, peace be with you.